Mm-mm. No. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so this is course. Okay, I've been doing that. And then, Apollo, Ultimate, SCP. Wait, is G Money on my friends list? Wait, what is? Um.
Retreat to that area! Move it!
No way, it's a fucking boat. I got it. I still got it. Doesn't matter.
They can see us, turtles.
Hey, Caltica. Hey, Steven.
What's going on, Malibu, man? I noticed you was running solo, so I figured I'd come check you out, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I was watching YouTube and I seen you up there trying to promote somebody or going through your... I said, he's by himself. Let me give him some help.
Hey, it's all good.
What's going on, S2P?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm in a, like I said, I'm in a match right now, so just... do this shit real quick. Hold on, let me go here. Go here. Turn that down a little bit. Alright. So how's everybody doing this Thursday? Shit.
Well, my twigs turned 18 years old, so that means I can kick them out of the house tonight. I'm doing pretty good.
I know that's... Oh, nice. I know that's right.
I sent them down to go get their real IDs. You know that, and I got them a cell phone yesterday. So now you go look for a job. Yeah.
Right. Welcome to the real world. Shit. Where the fuck? All right, I'm sending you an invite. Where the fuck is? Oh, there you go. All right, it's Steven. And let me get Caltica. Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. Go here. All right. Even though I don't play with this a whole lot, I'll take this out. I don't play with this a whole lot, but I'll take it out. All right, let me go ahead and do that. Just give me a second. I'm picking my shit now, then I'll go for that.
All right.
Who, me? Yeah.
Oh, is that what you was doing? You was booting somebody?
Uh-huh.
Right. Right, because he's the most laid-back person I know.
I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I kick somebody out, it's serious.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, you got to go. You ain't dealing with no more bullshit. Dude don't want to play with us. You know what I'm saying? He was part of the fleet. I kicked him out the fleet because every time I send him an invite to play with the fleet, he don't never accept it. So I'm like, all right, well, you out of here. Later.
I did the same thing to about 5 of them. Put our team down to 9. 8.
Yep.
Yeah, now we got 8 left.
I told everybody that's in my fleet, you know, that actually is active and participate. I said once I get everything upgraded, like fully upgraded, I'm kicking out just about 15 people, and it's only about 10, 12 people, because all I need is 5 people for fleet battles, and that's it, and then maybe another five,
Yep.
6 more, to switch out. Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason why a majority of these people still in the fleet. I'm like, all right, because as soon as my fleet is fully upgraded, that niggas is out of here. Yep. I know, I just like repeating myself sometimes, but that's the only reason why a lot of them stay. Motherfuckers, they ain't been on for like 2, 3 months and shit, and only got like 100 oil. It's like, but that's because people like that, they don't actually play this game. They just like, uh, well, you know what? I'll just put in that I want to be part of a fleet, and they obviously have no concept of how the fleet runs and how people operate their fleet. So they
Right.
figured, okay, I'll just be part of this fleet, and I'll just play whenever. And no, it
I
doesn't
did
work
that
that
when
way.
I played on the computer. I didn't know shit about the game, and
Right.
somebody invited me to a fleet on the computer, and I'm
Uh huh.
like, all right, yeah, I'll join it. And I didn't know it was an everyday thing and stuff like that.
Right.
It took me a couple of months to figure that out. And by
Right.
that time, I got the PS, and I started playing on the PS, so I just stopped playing on the computer.
Right. And that's pretty much what it is. People either they don't play this game like that to take the time to really fully understand the game, and when they do, they don't think that, oh, okay, I'm part of a fleet now, so all I gotta, and it's like, no, you have to participate. You have to play,
Right.
not necessarily every day, but contribute. And when they have fleet cup, I need you to report. And I don't understand why that's so difficult. It's not like they have fleet cup like every campaign. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when they do have it, you mean to tell me I can't? You can't be available for one day on the weekend for a couple of hours? Oh,
That's
I'm
it.
busy. I'm busy. Like, really?
Yep.
You ain't fucking busy. You just don't want to play. Let's keep it real with me. Do you want to be part of the fleet or not? Just so I can just go ahead and kick you out, and you can start wasting everybody's time. All right, I'm going after the emerald.
Yep, I see him.
Okay. I gotta get me some of them Ninja Turtle guys before the month is up.
Yeah, They got some good shit on them.
I got
50%
the,
on
yep, I got the
silver and shit.
Napoli one.
Cool deal.
Yeah, the Napoli turtle skin. I got that one. I was like, oh shit, I got that in that pizza box. Oh, there's no destroyers in the match. Okay, so if there's no DDs in the match, then I ain't gotta be afraid to push up. I ain't gotta worry about torpedoes, so I'm going straight for Bravo.
All right. I'm right on the 6. Tagging everything in A.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody know Scorpius '06?
No.
Okay. Alright, Carl Lewis is down. Going after Izzy. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
just not done.
Oh, we got a carrier in the battle. Okay. And here come the planes.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Hey, do you got catapult fighters on that? Or any type of AA? On the Iwaki? Alright. Alright, they are down 3 ships. Making that push towards Bravo. Nah, I'm fine. You mean sonar? Okay, going hard left towards Bravo.
Support the allied target.
The carrier's over here. Look at the mini-map.
Yeah.
All forces, capture that area.
Yeah, no shit, asshole.
That area.
Where the fuck you think we going? Dumbass.
Got him.
Good shit.
That was a one-hitter quitter, too.
I saw that. Death strike. Alright, I am in Bravo.
All stations retreat.
Alright, once we cap Bravo, let's head over to Alpha. That's look like that's where the majority of the fighting is happening.
I need help.
That's where else. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Alright, got Bravo. Head to Alpha.
I need support. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yep, heading that way. That carrier was on you, Kautika?
Yeah, he's on me now.
Mm-hmm, I see that. That's because he know you don't have any AA, that's why.
Yeah. They put it all on the main guns.
That's why I love playing that shit, but at the same time I hate it, because when I'm in a carrier match, I'm like, well, I already know he gonna be coming after me. Fucking bitch. Alright, do you got will to rebuild?
Yeah, I should have will. Yeah.
Alright, well I'm on your starboard, coming up on your 6. Okay. Four versus 4. If the 3 of us just stay together, we could take out these other 3 ships. The carrier is really not a threat like that as far as firepower. They just got the planes, but because I know you got secondaries and I got secondaries too.
Yeah.
My secondaries go 7.1, and on the Agon core, mine go 7.9.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, but the smoke not gonna do no good for the simple fact that we ain't a battleship, and concealment is firing guns and smoke 9.5, and the Julio Caesar is 4.5. So yeah, he gonna see us. Hey, bitch. Ha, nice. Fuck out of here. Good shit. And that's pretty much game, because that is almost dead. That cruise is not a problem. Oh, there's the carrier. Yeah, you go after the carrier. Me and Caltica go after this cruiser and this battleship. Yeah, come on, man. That's that bullshit. Alright, get rid of this cruiser, and that's pretty much game.
Victory is in sight.
Wow! That should have been a citadel. Oh, you got a Kraken, nice.
Team has taken the
Yep.
lead.
Carrier's running. Can you catch the carrier? He's running for his life right now, but we'll probably cap out.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Hey, Nita.
Number 6. There's number 6.
And that's the game. Fireproof, deathproof. Nice.
Six medals.
Nice, I
That's
see
a good
that.
first game.
Yeah, good first game. Alright, tier 4.
Needapoo, you want me to jump out, pick you up, and roll with them?
You're right, mate. I'm just doing my steel hunter, and then I have to shoot off to the weed doctor.
Right.
Oh, the Willy Doctor? They're
No, the
getting
weed.
extended?
No, the weed doctor. Yeah, the fucking Willy doctor, eh, to try and get the stink take away. It smells massive. Oh, yeah, it's small, but it stinks big. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my steel, and then I'm gonna have to shoot off like to the weed
Right.
doctor. So
Right.
I'll stay in the party and get the crack though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fucking! I had to turn it off last night. First game, I thought, nah, turning it off.
I did the same thing. I think I played one game, lost, and said, nope, not playing tonight.
Mate, I got sunk and it was stupid. And I thought, you know what? I don't even know why I'm playing this. Just turn the cunt off because I had no. You know when you've got zero motivation for something, eh? And you don't even
Yeah.
you stick it on out of fucking habit, eh? Yeah, it was that like, and I ended up losing the head. So I turned it off and put some YouTube on, and then went round some bird's house.
Right. Oh shit. That's why I tell you, that's why I be playing like other games other this. Like I was playing RoboCop.
Yeah, I got that downloaded.
Yeah, Road City, that's fun. Cause you pretty much just RoboCop, just going around just shooting people.
Yeah, I went and bought that Armor Reforger as well.
Yeah, I have to get that, but I like I said, just it's money, man. $40.
No, I know what you mean. Talking
what's
about
the-
money, I've just fucking put a bill in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mate. Fucking. What is it? For the week, 1,400 quid.
Oh, okay. Wow, what the fuck is taking so long? Here we go. Fuck. Okay, let's see what the temperature is gonna be, because it's already fucking hot as shit. 63 my ass. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess Alpha.
You hear about that asteroid that's flying by? Some puff named it. Gave it a girly name.
An asteroid. They named it Puff.
Yeah.
They named it Puffy.
No, it's some puff named it. It's
Oh.
something like ice cream or some shit like that. I can't remember.
Are you talking bullshit, Keltika?
No, I'm not talking bullshit, man. There's an asteroid coming. It ain't gonna hit us, but it is gonna fly by us.
What's that smell? What's that smell I can smell?
Oh shit.
Shit. Invasion of the P Diddies.
Yeah, too much
Diddy
baby
party,
oil.
Can't beat a P Diddy party.
Enemy cruiser detected. Fire.
What we got? Oh shit. Over here. Slut Vanna.
Problem solved, sir.
Alright. Coming up on your 6 count, Tifa.
Alright, there's a destroyer in front of me I'm trying to get.
Yeah, I see, there he is. My secondary's only go but so far.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Torpedoes inbound.
See him. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Torpedoes direct front.
I got one.
I'm gonna eat one. I'm gonna eat two. Fuck!
They're all over here.
Yeah, that's because I didn't see these motherfuckers.
My bad. They spotted me and started shooting. I gotta get cover. I'm hiding behind you.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Cause I got will to rebuild, so. And there's the DD.
Enemy battleship.
Wow. Son of a bitch, yeah, that's okay. They was all over here.
Damn. Death Ranger 615. I was happy to see Trump become president, but now that I realize how bad the government's been fucking us over, I'm kind of mad.
How so?
Because when they went into USAID aid, they found out that they were sending billions of dollars to other countries to influence them to our culture. But most of the cultures that they were trying to influence to our culture to $1 billion, you know, billions
Bullshit.
of dollars were Muslim countries. and countries that, you know, in Africa that don't really live like we do. You know what I'm saying? So they were pushing like transgenderism.
Yeah.
They set Sesame Street over there. But what I found out is like there's a representative for Georgia, Cori Bush, I think her name is. She got caught taking $350 million for a so-called plan like that. You know what the way they do, the USA does is you would come up with an idea, and if it benefited the American people by spreading U.S. ideas to other countries, they would give you money.
Right.
And you can start a charity and collect money for it too. And they found out that a lot of people have been embezzling that money.
Yeah.
And going to bogus fucking charities, and you know, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad.
Thank God for Doge.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad they got those, because they're going around finding all that bullshit.
I don't understand why anyone's actually against that, because surely, as
because they got their hands in that pocket.
Exactly.
You would want to know. Yeah, but I mean, you got all the American public going mental about it, right?
That's what's worrying me, man.
Yeah, surely as a fucking like American citizen, you would want to know where your tax money's going to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you know what it is?
That's the part that worries me, because if you got half the country that doesn't believe in law and order, then that's just that's the demise of that country within the next 10 years.
Yeah. But you know what, to be honest with you, those people that say that shit, I don't really think they believe that shit. They just mad because Trump is in office, so they just got to say a bunch of negative shit to try to spread doubt and fear and all that shit.
Yeah, I think that's part of it too.
That's all it is, because you can't be that fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't want Trump being in office, so they got to spread a bunch of lie and propaganda and negativity to get his supporters to fucking start hating him and shit like that. That's why I don't listen to that bullshit. Yeah.
And he's doing good. He saved us. He saved us
fucking
billions,
right, he's doing, mate. I wish we had a fucking prime minister like him.
Trust me, if Kamala Harris would have won the presidency 3 weeks in, we'd have been at war.
Yep.
That bitch would have went and started some shit like most women, because they love drama. Went and started some shit that she ain't got no business fucking starting. Okay? Now the next thing you know, the whole fucking country at war. Just because you had a problem, an attitude. Like most women.
That's why I only deal with 2 women in my life. My daughter and my wife. Those are the only 2 women I deal with.
Yeah.
That's all I can handle. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Fuck listening to women's bullshit.
Yeah. These bitches out here is fucking stupid, man. That's why I don't listen to them, man. I never thought, I'm 48 years old, I'll be 49. I never thought in the years that I'll be alive with the technology that we have that people will actually become more stupider than anything.
Yeah.
Like, really? Really? You actually believe this shit? But like I said, it's just like what Steven said. A lot of this shit is just people, they know this shit. They just spread a lot of negativity just to fucking spreading hate and all that shit. That's all. That's all. Cause you can't be fucking 35, 40 years old and have lasted this long in life and think the way you think. It's impossible.
Unless you just didn't pay attention to nothing and don't care.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible.
Back in the day, hearsay is how we used to learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, hearsay is so poisoned because of TikTok and X
social
and all
media.
And you got the pretty ones talking now, and everybody's listening to the pretty ones, and those are the dumbest ones in the box because they're vain and all they care about is their looks. They don't care about a career or anything like that.
No, they don't. They don't. They be lying their ass off when they be on fucking these podcasts and shit, talking about, I make 6 figures, and bitch, no, you don't.
Yeah, like a fucking, were they on whatever, or fucking who's that other one?
Because the population in America that makes close to 100,000 is like less than 5% and shit like that. So you stop talking like making $100,000 is a regular salary here in America. No, it's not. But y'all just be coming on here.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
They've gotten stupid, Malibu.
They did. They got stupid. That's why, and to be honest with you, with the technology they got, why do even people argue? Even on this game, you know, when people argue about this shit, like, you do realize that for the most part, a lot of y'all motherfuckers got an iPhone and Android, right? Why don't you just ask fucking Google or Siri or shit like that? Why are y'all fucking arguing shit? Just look it up.
It's like it was like, man, you bring that up at the UN a couple weeks ago. The UN said something about being able to control information on the internet. Instead of spreading disinformation, they want to spread the proper information.
Yeah.
So what she was saying basically is, we're going to spread the information that this body believes in, and then if it doesn't conform to this body and what we want as the world to be a one world government, then we're going to say it's disinformation and cancel it. They're doing stuff like that in Europe now, man.
Yeah. They are.
I mean, I'm glad to see UK come around and figured out man and man and women are women. I'm glad to see that.
I'm glad he came, but you know what? That's kind of sad that he had to put in executive orders and to basically say there are only two genders. Like,
right,
Yeah.
Britain,
We've just,
fucking
Britain just
sad.
did the same thing.
mate, there's just been a court case in the Britain to say
I know.
women are women and men are men. End of.
That happened yesterday. It happened yesterday.
Yeah. I
That's
just
what
been
I'm
watching
saying.
on fucking.
that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers is stupid now. Like, how the fuck you just gonna wake up and be like, you know what? I don't want to be a woman today. I want to be an astronaut. Huh?
Yeah, like the 5 women that went to space for 4
They ain't,
minutes.
they ain't
are
fucking
now
go to
astronauts.
They ain't fucking go to space. They ain't fucking
No,
go.
they didn't.
They
Man,
went. They went to the tip of the iceberg and came back. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, that's all they did. They're not astronauts or shit.
And then on top of that, so first of all that shit was staged anyway. All that shit was
That's
staged
what I'm
anyway.
thinking, because there was no burn marks in that. I mean, if they weren't that high up, there wouldn't be that many burn marks.
Yeah.
But
And
that capsule didn't have nothing. No
Right.
burn marks,
and,
no
and
browning,
then
no
on top
nothing.
of that, I've grown up watching NASA and astronauts and stuff like that, you know. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen an astronaut, like astronauts come down from space and look as good as they did. Like, where the fuck did I have time to put on this makeup and shit on? You know what I'm saying? Like, they came out the fucking capsule, makeup and hair done. I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you come from space, you ain't supposed to be looking like that.
We just rescued some astronauts. Elon Musk did, and when they come out, they were laid flat on a stretcher and looked fucking weakly. And yeah, they've been up there for 9 months, and they have to fucking adapt to the Earth's atmosphere.
Right,
again,
that's what I'm saying. You can't. That was just a publicity stunt. That's all it was. For whatever reason, I don't know. It was just a publicity stunt. That's why I don't
Get these
believe
youngsters
shit.
stirred up.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe we on tier 5. That's why I don't believe shit with that I see on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. Because everybody just does shit for views. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few people out there that do podcasts or they do these shows, like Joe Rogan and stuff like that actually spit facts and the truth and stuff like that. A majority of these motherfuckers, man, they just do shit for views and shit like that just to get a little
like Joe
paycheck.
Rogan.
Yeah, I like Joe
But
Rogan.
I can't watch him for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But I can catch his shorts. I like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he's funny, eh?
Yeah, I can catch the shorts.
He's an
I love it
everyday
when he-
man. He's
I
an
love it
everyday
when he.
man.
I love it when he goes like, "Pull this video," and then some like that bloke in. Who's that fucking bloke? He was coming out with a load of shit about someone's family.
I don't know.
He went to court over it, and he got fucking hammered.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I forgot his
Yeah,
name.
the old boy with the beard and all that, he was spreading a load of fucking lies about this family that had got fucking, like, their daughter had been killed or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I know you're
Alex
talking about.
Jones.
That's him, right? There's a picture of him in the fucking... There's a video of him in the dock, right? And there's someone's coming out reading something. He's like, blah, 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 sex trafficking, crime, blah, 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 and all that shit. And he turns around, he goes... is that what was it? Is that what Jeffrey Epstein done to the Clintons? It's as funny as fuck, mate.
I watched Alex Jones. I used to watch Alex Jones, and he was a Looney Tune when it comes to conspiracy theories.
I'll take a
And
tip
a lot
out.
of what he said,
Yeah.
a lot of what he said about the government and the way they do business and the shit they were doing, he was spot on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
He
like
was.
Alex Jones. He's quite funny. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking. Some of the shit he was coming out with about the family, like, I don't agree with all that nonsense. Like,
Yeah, I stopped watching. Yeah, when he was talking about Sandy Hook and shit, I
Yeah.
stopped watching him. And then
See-
I knew he got sued, and I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have been talking about that shit.
See, I mean, like, I find him funny to watch. Like, as a neutral, I find him hilarious.
Yeah,
You know what I
he's
mean?
hilarious.
But his beliefs are a bit fucking.
Yeah, he's
know
like
what?
he's like a Rush Limbaugh on crack.
Yeah.
He's like Rush Limbaugh on crack. His mind just goes 90 to nothing and never stops, and he's always fucking throwing what he's thinking out of his mouth. And he needs to learn to shut up every now and then.
Yeah,
I
I
used to
can't
have
wait
that
for the
happen.
fucking. I can't wait for the fucking the View to get canceled. Whoopi and them bitches need to shut
Me
the fuck
too.
up.
Well, she actually said something that made sense.
Well, do
she
you know
actually
what?
said
There's a big fucking lawsuit, on them, from that fucking
30 of
Caroline
them.
Levitt.
30 of them.
Yeah, it's a bunch
30
of
of
lawsuits.
them.
Mm-hmm.
That
There's a-
Caroline Levitt, mate, is fucking gorgeous. Plus,
Oh yeah,
Yes, she
the
is.
White
Yes,
White
she is.
the White House
Yes,
press
she is.
secretary.
fuck
Yes.
about, mate.
Yo, she is like, she's a real gangster. Like, she don't be giving a fuck. Like, they be asking her questions, and she be like, bitch.
Yeah. Like,
Why? Yeah, when she chastises him, is hilarious.
Right,
yeah,
right,
I
right.
love it, mate. And when she goes, when she comes out with, like, Caitlin, I'm not taking your follow-up. Yes, and
Yeah.
then she, but
Yeah, she
listen,
gets
Collins.
Caitlin, I'm not taking your follow-up. Give it
Right.
a rest.
That's CNN.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Collins.
Brilliant, man.
Trump fucked
She-
her around twice. He was in
Yeah.
the Oval Office, signed an executive order, and she started asking questions. He looked up at her and said, I didn't ask for you. This ain't time for that.
Right.
You be quiet.
Brilliant.
Yeah. That was,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It
Yo, see
wasn't
that?
long ago she was on. It wasn't long ago she was in the middle.
Mhm.
She was literally in the middle when she got started, but they bought her out, and she's left-handed now.
Yeah, she was
She's
an
a
intern
dick,
when she
mate.
started. Who? Whoopi?
Caitlin Collins.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a prick, mate.
Yeah, she's a prick now. She started out in the middle, and I used to listen to her because I used to watch all the news to try to understand it. Because you really have to listen to both sides to find out what's going on, and then you still can't because both of them are lying to you about what's going on.
Hell yeah.
I tell you what, though, mate. Right, fair play to Trump for being so transparent.
Yes, that way I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable trusting his judgment now because he's telling us what he's doing instead of
Yeah.
guessing. Instead of guessing, I'm hoping this president's good. You know, like Obama or Bush
Yeah.
or
He-
Clinton, any of them, man.
He's doing what
And
he's
do you know
supposed
what,
to
mate,
do.
right?
You know what I'm
That Bill
saying?
Maher or whatever. He
Yo,
went
yeah,
to
he
dinner
went to
with
the
him,
White
mate.
House. Yeah, he went to the
And
White
he-
Yeah, I
House.
see that.
I've been watching the fucking his little been watching the video.
HBO show he's got.
And he had, no, not the show. I've been actually watching the video about what he said about Trump after the dinner.
Oh yeah.
And he said,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fair play to him for coming out, and he could have spun a load of wank for his fucking audience, right? And he could have said, fuck you, Trump. Right? You know what I mean? Fuck you. I'm still going to be a cunt to you. You know what I mean? I don't like you. End of.
Why
You
don't
be
you
nice to me,
fucking
son.
move the
But
fuck up and tell her, bitch ass Colorado back here?
fair fucking play to, like, Bill coming out and said, yeah, he was fucking spot on. You know what I mean?
Is the Icarus? Yeah, I seen that when Bill Murray he went to the White House and he was like, you know, Trump ain't what y'all think he is. You know what I'm saying? I was speaking. You son of a bitch! Fuck.
He was visually shocked.
Yeah, he was visually shocked. He's like, you know, y'all think Trump is this person, but I spent time with him in the White House and
And he's not.
he's not. He's not this monster or dictator like y'all think he is. And Bill Murray is not a person that's gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker tell the truth
Exactly.
and tell like it real. So if he said, yo, Trump is not this monster or dictator that y'all say he is, he's not. He's actually a cool
Do you know-
motherfucker.
He turned around and he said, and I went in and that bloke didn't live there. He said he was a totally different blah blah blah. We went.
Yeah.
He took me into the blowjob room.
yeah.
And he said, he turned around and Trump said to me, he goes, "This is where Clinton and and he didn't mention the name, right? And he went, and Bill goes, "Oh, we're in the blowjob room."
Right.
And there was loads of laughter and all that.
When Bill Murray said, I brought a list of all the names that Trump called me and stuff like that, and he was like, he signed it. Like, that's some real G shit. Where he's like, yeah, I said it. You want me to sign it? Yeah, I signed it. Fuck it. Like, that's some real.
Do you know what, mate? That was a fucking brilliant icebreaker.
Yeah, that was a real G move right there.
That was fucking quality.
That was a real, like, you called me this, you called me that, you got there right, I called you that. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Well, sign this, all right? I signed it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I said, man. Like, Trump, that's why people is saying all this bad stuff. And they just don't like him being real.
So they don't like the left is losing their money pot.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, he's not a globalist, and he's not a globalist, and that's what our last 7 presidents were.
Yeah, he doesn't need their money. You know what I mean?
He doesn't.
So, no, do you know what? I'm well impressed in what's going on in America right now. Like, do you know what? I'm actually ashamed to be British. You can fucking laugh, mate, but our government are fucking wankers. That Labour government, mate, nah. Fuck that.
Wait, so Queen Elizabeth passed away, so...
King Charles.
It's King Charles,
King
right?
Charles, yeah, but he's not running the country, eh? The monarchy don't run the country.
They don't run it. They just sign off on everything.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, mate, that Labour government, they are fucking... Oh, mate.
Wales is the only reason why the monarchy's still there. Is because of Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, they took out all.
They've been having problems since 1600s. Wales and England.
You know, it's this show on Netflix that I've been wanting to watch. It's called Bridgerton.
Who?
It's this show on Netflix about Queen Charlotte and King George the Third back in the 1800s of Great Britain.
Okay.
Queen Charlotte is the great grandmother of Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I wonder if this is based on real people, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh shit, it really is.
Yeah, King George was the king when we took over, when we got our independence in 1776.
Right. That's basically the era that the show takes place, 1800. King George III. Him and Queen Charlotte had 15 kids between both of them.
There's a conspiracy too that the Germans are in the monarchy somehow or another. Victoria sent her kids off to be married across Europe, and it was her daughter's husband that came back, and his offspring took over.
Hey, you know why? Because in that TV series, Queen Charlotte, even though in the TV series they got her portrayed as black and she wasn't, in real life she was from Germany. Her name is Sophia Charlotte Schwartz and some German shit. So yeah, that can be true.
Yeah, the crown right now is German descent.
Yeah,
it's not English descent no more. It's German.
It's German, right?
They don't like to talk. They don't like to talk about that, but it's still got some kind of blood from their last.
Because
it's not on the male side.
Yeah, because Queen Charlotte is from Germany. She's not from Great Britain.
Right.
And Queen Charlotte was the running the country, not the king. Because the king had bipolar and he had schizophrenia.
Yeah, that's some shit right there.
How do you know these things, Mal?
I look it up.
We study, we research.
I research.
We can't research according to the UN because us researching undermines their plan to indoctrinate us.
That's why when I be when people, depending on who's in the party, we have certain conversations, I just be listening and I'm like, why don't y'all just look this shit up? Because I can tell
Right,
you
do you
half
know
y'all,
what, mate,
half
right?
y'all don't look this shit up.
Do you know what, right? When there's a topic in the party, right, and I know shit about, right, I'll engage and blah blah blah, right, and I'll talk because I know about it. If I don't know anything about that topic, you won't hear a fucking peep out of me, right? I'll just listen. But when I get into an argument with someone about a certain subject, like, it means that I've actually researched my shit. You know what I mean? I don't go into arguments, or I don't go into debates without my research. And when people turn around and say, "Oh, you don't live here, what do you know?" It's like, well, mate,
I pissed off a lot of people on this platform.
I won't get involved if I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep, I'm the same way.
I'll keep my mouth
I pissed
shut.
off a lot of people because I study politics every day. That's what I do, this game and politics, and my wife and kids. Yeah. And they're gone most of the day, so I get the TV to myself. They ain't shit on there. I guess when you get older, you don't like watching shit that's too over-sexualized, too stupid, too funny. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for knowledge. It's like you're looking to leave something behind.
Keltika, right? Do you know what? You've just hit the nail on the head there, right? Because when I was a kid, well, when I was up to the age of, I would say, probably 30, right? I'd be watching films, like movies and shit like that, and just total horseshit on TV, right? But now, I won't watch any fucking TV, mate. It will just be documentaries.
Yeah.
You know
it's all propaganda, man. Yeah. And it takes us getting this age to realize it.
I know.
Like the Second World War, right? Mate, there is stuff that I haven't researched about the Second World War, like, you know what I mean? There is, like, the battles of Kiska and all that. I don't really know too much about the Aleutian Islands campaign. I know they've done it. I know that, you know what I mean, Attu and Kiska and all that, but I don't really know too much, and I don't really know a lot about the Norwegian campaign. I mean, I know what happened, but I haven't gone into depth about it, you know what I mean? Whereas the Eastern, the Pacific and shit, I've done.
Yeah, I only know a little bit about Pacific.
You know what I mean?
People give me shit because I didn't know shit either. I'm gonna say something real quick if you don't mind. My granddad was in the Army Reserve, and he went to World War II, and he went into the Pacific. And I've had many arguments about that because in the history they only talk about the Marines going in the Pacific.
Yeah.
But my granddad was in the Army Reserve, and they called him up to go over, and his job over there was just to keep the camps set up and running. You know what I'm saying? The Army Reserves coming and just kept the camps up and supplied and shit like that. Yeah. Even when he was over there, he said they had to fight them suckers hiding in the tunnels all the way up to 48.
Right.
It was like,
I didn't know nothing about all that, but I've argued a lot about it.
The Pacific campaign, what they done was they sent the Marines in first, then they would get replaced by the Army. They would get fucking go back for a bit of rest and relaxation, and then they would do another.
Oh yeah, my bad. I had to get my puppy.
They would do another campaign, send the Marines in, and then they brought the Army in afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was mostly the Pacific strategy, whereas the European, that was where they brought the paratroopers in, the army, the fucking tanks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my dad was in Vietnam and he drove a tank. But if you look about Vietnam, they didn't really take tanks to Vietnam.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's funny you should say that, right? They didn't, but they did. Because there was some tank battles in Vietnam, in the jungle with M60s.
There was more
M60 patterns, eh?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he drove.
Yeah.
Vietnam was more guerrilla warfare.
But that was the first time we manipulated weather. You know what I mean?
In warfare, that was the first time we manipulated weather in wartime. We seeded clouds to cause monsoon season in the middle of fucking fall. Which
was a bad idea because we don't live there, so they know their own territory better than we do.
Right. And it made it harder on us. Exactly. They knew it was a mistake.
Yep, dumbasses.
I'm a first-hand witness, like, of them tunnels because I've actually fucking been to Vietnam and I've been to the Coochie tunnels. And,
Oh yeah.
mate, we went there. If you look up Typhoon Dam Ray, I can't remember what year we went. I'm sure it was 2000. When did I split with my missus? I'm sure it was 2017 we went. But I split with my missus straight after. Couldn't be arsed with her, like. But mate, fuck fighting a war over there. That's all I'm gonna fucking say on the matter, mate.
Alright, I'm going to Alpha.
Alright.
I take my fucking hat off to fucking people who fought a war over there, mate, because no, fuck you. Simple as
Yeah,
fuck.
I would rather have
fought over there and did 3 tours.
Yeah. I would rather have fought in World War II than fucking Vietnam. Cause
me too.
In Vietnam, boy, that was basically a death sentence. World War II, not so much, but Vietnam.
Not only that, your enemies it was hard to tell your enemies from your allies.
Exactly, very hard.
Mate, you couldn't tell friend from foe, mate.
Yeah, I know that was hard. That would have been a hard war to fight, and then they caught so much shit for it because of that. You know what I'm saying? And because of some of the shit they had to do to survive and move forward.
Yep.
I tell you what though, mate, right? But to be fair to the Vietnamese, right? They are a fucking lovely race of people.
It's a good thing they're not communists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say we lost the war, but Vietnam is not a communist country, is it?
Well, it is.
No.
It is communist, but it
has free trade.
Yeah, they've got their communism down to a T. Or the fucking
because they allow free
Marxism.
trade. They allow the free market in there. Yeah, and when you're dealing with the free market, you got to adhere to human rights. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
One of the most realistic. What?
The fucking Vietnam, mate. The Vietnamese are fucking lovely people, man.
They are. They got some nice looking.
And they're just fucking resilient cunts.
Yeah. They got some nice looking women too.
Mate. Oh, mate. I had a massage off this fucking bit of stuff. I went for the happy ending, like, and I ended up going back the next night. And
oh yeah.
What was it for free? I think it was 3 million dong.
And how much?
A million dong is 30 quid.
Right. Okay.
But for 3 million dong, I got to fuck her.
Shit. I'll be like, hey, here go 10 million. We're gonna go all night.
She was a fucking darling, mate.
To me, my favorite Vietnam movies or movies that show Vietnam is Dead Presidents. What's that movie?
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket and Platoon.
That's one of my favorites.
With Charlie Sheen.
And Apocalypse.
And Apocalypse.
Now.
Yeah, those are my favorite Vietnam movies.
See, Platoon was good.
Yeah, Platoon was awesome.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen, yes. Platoon was awesome. Dead Presidents, obviously. Even though it wasn't a Vietnam movie, but the scene when they was in Vietnam, that was real. We watched that when I was in high school as like a history lesson.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Fucking Susie Q got me on fire and shit.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
There's the Cleveland. Throwing shots at him. Oh. Oh, here's the Nagato. Cal Chica, get up out of there.
You guys get your real ID yet?
What real ID?
You gotta have, after May 7th in the United States, you gotta have a real ID. It's considered your passport. And you won't be able to get on a plane or get into a federal building without it.
I did hear about that. Well, so what? So, well, obviously, I don't know how that's going to work. So I have to fucking call the
They're using it
DMV.
like your passport. In Louisiana, they're using it like your passport.
But you
So
can't.
say like my driver's license is my, and what they're trying to do is the same thing they're trying to do with the Second Amendment when it comes to concealed carry permits. They're
Yeah.
making a reciprocity across the United States to where your real ID can be used in anywhere in the world.
Oh, okay.
Just like your concealed carry permit can be used in any state of the country, regardless of where you got it from, because rules change from state to state. So
Yeah,
it's a
that is true.
reciprocity on our ID, and another way to keep track of us.
Let me
You know what I'm saying? But
let me look that up real quick.
feed him.
Are you ready to eat again, bud?
He's been chewing on everything in the house. He needs to eat. Well, I stuck my finger in there and pushed on all his gums for about 10 minutes earlier. So he stopped biting my damn ankles.
Let's go ahead and get Timber fed and take a
The new puppy we got, the little German Shepherd.
A little ankle biter. A little cunt. I love dogs, man.
My two German Shepherds had a litter of 10, and we kept one, the biggest male out of the bunch, and he's kind of a goofball.
He's a sweet
Okay, here it is. It says a real ID is a state-issued driver's license or identification card that meets specific federal security standards starting May 7th, 2025. You'll need a real ID or an acceptable alternative to board domestic flights and access certain federal facilities. Alright, so just call your DMV and just get one. Alright.
Yeah, I had to make an appointment.
Yeah. Well, let me see. Well, it says right here, applying for a real ID. You'll need to visit your local DMV to apply for a real ID. All right, let's
Social
look it up.
Security card, birth certificate, and the driver's license you have.
Okay.
Yeah, what about if you can't... A passport's no good anymore, no?
No, they're good. It's just a different way to get it, because they want to keep track of us and make sure. It's kind of like giving more of our freedoms back to us.
Okay.
Because
Well, here's what it
most people
says.
can't get a passport.
Right. Well, here's what it says for me, because I live in Arizona. What do I need to get a real ID in Arizona? Because I live in Arizona. To obtain a real ID, Arizona travel ID, you'll need to provide proof of birth or legal presence, proof of Arizona residency, and your social security number. Specifically, you'll need one document for proof of identity, birth certificate, passport, etc. The two documents for proof of address. Here's a more detailed breakdown: a valid U.S. birth certificate, valid passport, a valid U.S. passport. Okay, I have all that shit, so it ain't nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Just
I
like
have all
on your
that.
passport. Yeah, just like on your passport. Meaning
All right.
it's
So we
federally
can't.
regulated.
So we can only use it for domestic flights, but not international flights.
I think you could use it for. I think it's used like a passport. You can take that some bitch. No, the way they were talking about here in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, makes sense. All right, well, like I said, it's no big thing because I have my birth certificate and social security card and all that, so it ain't nothing.
I've had to get my birth certificate twice. And one time I washed the shit out of it. And the other time I lost it.
Right. Nah, I got mine's. I keep mine in a safe place, so I always remember where it's at. Because how often do you need your birth certificate for something?
Right. Mine stays in the safe.
Yeah, well, I ain't saying you don't never need it, but how often do you need it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. I will be taking out the Caprice Tier 7.
Let me see that white.
Yeah, I was looking at this Central Coast Buttery Chardonnay.
Buttery?
That's what it said. It looked.
Why did you get buttery wine?
I don't know. I wanted to try it.
Oh, okay.
her butter, and I got some
Okay.
butter.
All right. I mean, if you want butter, you just stick your finger in there and get you a little bit of butter. Drink you a glass of wine. Seven.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite tier.
Yeah, 7, 8, and legendary is my favorite tier.
5, 7s, and 8s and legendary. Yeah. 7s is the only one that gives you 50% more of everything.
Yeah.
They found out that they were paying these protesters against Elon Musk,
Mm-hmm.
and they were giving them what they call like shot sheets to tell them what they're protesting. In other words, because most of them don't have a job, and they got nothing better to do anyway.
Yeah. That's all. They got nothing else better to do.
And some of them are getting paid. There was even people talking about on TikTok that they're getting paid to go protest.
Yeah.
And I told you that it's just like what me and Steven said. A lot of these motherfuckers just mad that Trump is in office, so they're just spreading a lot of fucking negativity to get the country to turn against each other. That's all. And only stupid motherfuckers fall for that shit. If you got common sense in the head on your shoulders, you see that shit. Also, only these dumb motherfuckers is falling for that shit. Cause how you gonna go against your own country when the fucking president is basically showing y'all they've been robbing y'all for the last however many years, and y'all complaining that I'm fucking exposing this shit?
They probably ain't taxpayers, man. They probably been living off the system. I'm
Yep.
sure a good third of them protesters live off the system.
Yeah, that's why they mad as
Somehow
hell.
or another.
And
And they got nothing better
hardworking,
to do.
exactly, and hardworking people like me, you, Nita Pooh, Steven, we like, yo, I'm sick and tired of paying this tax money, okay? And y'all motherfuckers is just not doing shit. Acting like you
Trump
on.
took the Democrats' plan with the economy and took it straight from them and is doing it.
Yep.
10 years ago, the Democrats were all about jobs, bringing jobs
Mate.
to America, and
Yeah.
keeping.
Nancy
but now,
Pelosi
Going on
in
alpha.
1996, mate, said about fucking tariffs. Schumer, years ago, said about
Yes,
fucking tariffs.
yes.
And now Trump's doing it and they are raging.
You're raging.
Yeah, because he took their plan from them and is actually implementing it and not
Yeah.
using it for words and just to get elected again. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do.
you know what?
Most of our politicians just say they're going to do something to get
I
don't do
elected.
it.
and don't
Trump will
fucking do
run
it.
for a third, mate.
You know what?
He's
Joe
trying to
Rogan and them was
figure out a
talking
way.
about that. Yeah, they trying to figure out a way for him
there
to.
is a way. There is a way to do it. I've been reading about it, mate.
Now, the only thing that I say about him running a third term is after 4 years, he'll be 82. So,
Yeah, but mate, if he's still fucking fit and doing the
I
same,
mean, yeah,
mate,
if he's still
fair
fit and
play
he
to
don't
him.
go see now, yeah, go ahead and do another 4 years. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh,
you know, and
that's if he gets it. If he gets it good. If he gets it right,
yeah.
fair play. Like, get him. And like, well, mate, he's got a ready-made replacement in JD Vance.
Right, that's going to be his replacement, JD Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And I'll
already
tell you
hard
what,
at.
And that fucking Pam Bondi as well, mate. She's
Oh,
fucking
Pam.
shit up.
Yo, when Trump got elected into office, he basically put together a fucking all-star team. That nigga
Yeah.
he put together the Michael Jordans, the Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons.
Yeah.
He put people in office that ain't gonna take no shit. Is gonna keep it real. Like, look, we gonna tell the American people what the fuck going on, okay? And people are literally upset that the government is actually doing what the fuck they're supposed to do and look out for the people and exposing lies and shit. The Democrats. Sorry, the Democrats. The Democrats. Right. Yeah, the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, motherfuckers. That just comes to show you how brainwashed y'all is, man, for them last 20, 30, 50 years. Alright. Yeah. Exactly, that's what you need to know. Yep. Oh shit. Yep. Yep. Back and forth. Yep, back and forth, back and forth. Good shit, Caltica. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, we got him.
Well, and we're working on it. I see this Turning Point USA is destroying the Democrats' party in colleges now. He does a lot of shit at colleges and teaches the people that are liberals and Democrats the difference between a liberal and a Democrat and what the Democrats actually stood for the whole time they've been around.
Mm-hmm.
And once you tell somebody that the Democrat Party was created to ensure slavery before the war, it was also the party that created the KKK to terrorize blacks during, vote, to terrorize them so they wouldn't vote. You know what I'm saying? That they destroyed all the policies they make hurt the black family, Planned Parenthood, welfare, and the separation of the family, and the education system, and all that, man. And if the people get educated and understand that, they'll understand the true racists, the evil people are the Democrat Party.
You got me.
During Planned Parenthood's reign, all the way up to 2020, they killed 45 million babies through abortion at Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
One third of those babies come from black poor Americans. That was a targeted program. If you look up Margaret Sanger and understand what she was trying to do, the Democrats kept up her policy and her plan, and they set Planned Parenthood facilities in poor black neighborhoods just because of that. And when you try to tell a liberal about this, they freak out, start insulting you and calling you names. They'll even insult you because that shatters their belief about the Democratic Party.
Yep. Oh, now you want to move the fuck up, you bitch. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, this Planned Parenthood and abortion and all this shit, this was never supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Women were meant to be, at home to raise their families and shit like that.
Right. The feminist movement moved in with that.
Yep.
The women said, hey, white women said, hey, how can we feel like a victim? So they started feminists. You know what I'm saying?
That damn sure did. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on TikTok and YouTube, and I'll be like, I'm going to say like this. Like, in the next couple of years or next, 50, 60 years and stuff like that, if this keeps up, the American population is going to slowly decrease. Because you have all these women out here.
It's decreasing now.
Yeah, you have all these women out here saying, "Oh, I don't want to have kids. I just want to focus on my career." And I'm like, you do realize that your whole role in nature is to have kids and give birth, right? Like, y'all motherfuckers think that. Yeah.
You're right.
They like Needlepool. Like motherfuckers think that they the final boss.
Right. Ask a woman, what is a man's duty in this world? And she'll tell you to provide, protect, and to take care of family and kids. Ask a woman what her duties are.
That's true,
and
bro.
No woman will tell you their duties. They believe they have no duties in life.
Yeah, they don't.
They believe that, and that's what feminism taught them in the past 50 years.
Why would they? They just sponge off us.
Right. Well, their duty is to be a supportive partner to a man and a nurturing mother to the children that couple produces. Not be a career woman and then wait till you're 30 and have a fucking geriatric pregnancy
Exactly.
and put all that risk on you and the baby because you wanted to selfishly go to work because that's what the schools told you, that you need to be a strong, independent woman. TV told you that. The government told you that because they want more taxpayers. So they've been told that all their life, that they're princesses and they can be boss bitches and they don't have to listen to no man.
Yep.
And that's what we have now. Now we have a society crumbling. We can't even keep up the birth rate to support the society we have now.
We can't.
The infrastructure we have now. We're on trail to lose the population and start losing our society because we ain't producing enough to maintain what we already have.
Exactly. Because not everybody that's born into this world is going to be a contributing member to society.
Right.
And
I think we're down to 1.5 children per household now, when it used to be in the 50s and 60s, three or four.
And that's why I be trying to tell shit. And that's why I be trying to tell people too, like, okay, so explain this to me. If y'all don't want to have no kids, then how you expect the human civilization to continue to thrive?
That's that selfishness they get off the TV.
Yeah, that's that selfishness.
It's all
That's
about
why,
me.
Yeah, that's why I said they think they the final boss. Oh, I don't live my life, and so I don't give a fuck if the rest of the world. You know, fortunately, there are a lot of people that think like you, and I can leave this country and go have kids with other women and other nations and countries. So, matter of fact, maybe it is a good thing because who needs women like you being born and teaching women how to be disrespectful and all this crazy shit? So yeah, maybe it is a good thing that you don't have any kids. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I mean, there's also other countries like Denmark, even Japan, and some of the Filipino places that want men to come to their country to reproduce in their country to build their population up. Because they know they ain't creating enough to sustain. They know they ain't creating enough to sustain their society. They have to bring the birth rate in. Like after World War II, when all the fighting men went overseas, you noticed a big swing of older men dating really young women.
Yeah.
Women that were just entering into baby making stages between 16 and 19. They were getting married off to 50 and 60-year-olds, 40, 50 and 60-year-olds to populate the country again. And cheating wasn't looked down upon because as long as there was a pregnancy involved, you were bringing numbers back to the country.
10-8.
And feminism took that. Oh yeah, my bad. I was watching this game. We're winning it.
Hopefully we win.
Yeah, the birth rate is declining because of liberalism.
That's
everybody's
okay.
become selfish. They need to go out, man.
Yep, everybody being selfish. That's okay. They'll learn. That's why I don't say shit. My father, the way my father. You can't be a
selfish father. You can't be a selfish mother.
Nope.
So it's because them selfish motherfuckers ain't having kids. Because them poor kids wouldn't have shit. Because mama worried about her fucking makeup and daddy worried about his fucking workout. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Like the way my father raised me was like, because my mother was, you know, basically a typical mother, overprotective and stuff like that. And my father was like, look, you gotta let him be a boy, okay? You can't be fucking cutting him all the goddamn time. You know, he gotta go out there and he gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with a lot of these feminists and stuff like that. Like after a while, just if you think this is how it's gonna be and how your life is gonna turn out, let me know in 5-10 years. And then when you fucking 48 years old talking about, you know, I wish I had got married and got kids and stuff like that. Yeah, well, that's on you.
Philosophy nights with Malibu, eh?
That's what I said. I really don't care.
My mom was just the opposite. My mom was just the opposite. My mom would set me up fights to fight other kids in the neighborhood because they were messing with my sisters.
Right.
My mom made me fight all the bullies in the neighborhood that picked on us. So it was,
and then you in turn become the bully, eh, Caltica?
I never really was a bully, but in times, I mean, I will say it, there was times I did bully a few people. One was a drug dealer in a wheelchair because he wouldn't give me my fucking money. You understand what I'm saying? So I knocked him out of his wheelchair and talked shit to him until he gave me my money. But
Right.
no, I never really was a bully. I hate bullies. I used to fight them in school because my dad was a bully. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what, right? I fucking, when I went to secondary school,
Juvie, that's called juvie over here.
yeah, when I went to secondary school, here we go, wait for it, wait for the radar. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, fucking, because I didn't know any cunt. Yeah, because my catchment area, I went to a different school and I didn't know anyone. So, I used to get bullied, like, and then one day, nah, the bullying stopped, mate. I lost the head.
My first bully encounter was in 4th grade. And the kid had done failed twice. So he's a big kid. And he kept calling me Susie Q because of my curly hair. It slapped me in the back of the head. I turned around and I hit him, and he fell forward and put his teeth through his bottom lip. The rest of the time at that school, I never had to worry about a bully. They all remember that blood in the classroom. The funny part about that story is...
Yeah, no worries, Lemon.
Back in 2001, 2002,
Appreciate you
I was
popping
down
in,
in
like.
prison, and I was going to work in Tennessee, and I was working at this wood factory, hardwood factory, where they pallet wood up and ship it out. And that dude was working there too, and the guys on my line, they noticed how big my arms were. They're like, man, I know another guy that's got big arms like that. You two need to arm wrestle. And this went on for about a week. They wanted me to arm wrestle this dude, you know what I'm saying?
Advance, Lemon.
Finally, the dude comes up to me, meets me in the parking lot, and he stops about halfway walking up to me, and he looked at me, he looked at his buddy, he said, no, I'm not arm wrestling him. He said, why? He said, you see this scar on my chin? He gave that to me in 4th grade. I'm not arm wrestling him.
Right. I remember that. Who the fuck?
Yeah, that
goddamn DDs is in
we
here.
were cool dudes after that. Yeah, but when you pull
I'm
that
gonna
up,
fucking
the
explode.
line all day long, it's lit up.
Fucking airstrike from the Dutch cruisers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, now you're gonna run. Okay.
All right, man. I'll come back and talk at you later, man. I got burned off. Maybe we'll do better next time.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll be here all day.
All right, take it easy, Nita Pooh, STP. Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah, see you later, Keltika, man.
Yep. Nice. Out of here. Hey, Needlepool, you want me to pick you up?
I just need to get this fucking steel done, mate, and then I'm gonna fuck off to the weed doctor.
Alright.
Oh, fucking thing.
Apollo, Brooklyn, Dirt, Ultimate. Kizzle, he's playing with them, okay.
No, I can't listen to that. Fuck it, let's go for a bit of Donatello. Eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get Michelangelo and Shredder. I mean, I want to get all four just because. But that's a lot of doubloons, and I don't have that much.
Yeah, I went and won it in a box like.
I got the Napoli skin in a box, but I want one of the Gazas. I mean, the skin is just as good, but I'm gonna definitely get one of the Gazas. Let me reheat this coffee while I wait for Steven.
Who was 7 Card Bob now?
He was somebody. Wait, hold on. He was somebody that was in my fleet, and I kicked him out because he never played with us. You know,
Oh,
every
what,
time.
did you kick him out of the fleet?
Yeah, I kicked him out the fleet because because we wanted to play. We was doing Fleet Cup, and I was like, "Hey man, we need to play in Fleet Cup," and he was like, "Well, I don't have a tier 8," you know, which was alright, fine, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, "Cool," you know what I'm saying. But then after that, every time you know, I invite him to the party to come play with us, you know, he don't never fucking you know, he don't never join the party.
I'm sure he joined a party once, though, because I recognise the name.
Yeah, once. That was it.
Ah, right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have a tier 8, see, this is why I was kicking people out. Because if you don't have a tier 8, or you don't have a certain ship, okay, that's what you got your fucking fleet for, to help you grind that out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm inviting him to the party so I could be like, hey man, what ship you need? We help you grind them ships out. You know, so I'm like, fuck that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't got time for that. You know, I'm trying to run the fleet like you know.
I kicked someone out of my fleet yesterday, like
legendary, Steven.
He'd been in the fucking he'd literally been on for like 2 months. He's been in the fleet, and like, and he's been off for a month. Hasn't been active, and it's like, well, do you know what, mate? You had a month. People over 6 months, I'll give them 2 months grace.
Mm-hmm.
People over a year, they will get like 3 month grace if they don't play. You know what I mean? But mate, if you're not going to go fucking active in a month, mate, well, it's pointless. And do you know what the fucking thing is about? I went and bought a box, got a box, and I fucking went and kicked him out after I got the box, done the box. So he got a free box. Ah, fuck him. That's his little parting gift to me, like. That's his little fucking payoff.
Right. That's your severance pay.
Yeah.
Going to Charlie. Yeah, that's a little severance pay. You know. Like I said, once I get the fleet fully upgraded, I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch of people, and it's only gonna be about maybe like 12 people that'll be in the fleet. That's it. And anybody that wants to join after that, if they just want to join, they can join. But once the fleet is fully upgraded, I will need a whole bunch of people.
Fuck's sakes.
Where the fuck? Alright, there you go. Now, where's your brother? Okay, spotted. What the?
Enemy force detected.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Фиксировать огонь на вражеском корабле.
Oh.
Alright. Go ahead, pop my smoke.
Smoke generator activated.
Nice work.
Battleship sighted.
Alright, going after the Alaska.
Oh. Fuck's sakes, man. Can't get any. This is bullshit.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only way you could do the Steel Hunter. It's got to be a legendary or a tier 8, and it has to be a standard.
Sakes, man.
That's why that shit hard as hell.
No fucking DD support, nothing like.
Commandante, verover dat gebied.
Do you know, I've enjoyed playing battleships lately, but fucking hell, mate, the DD support I'm getting is fucking ridiculous. It's a fucking joke, like. If you haven't got anyone to spot, then you've got a DD that won't even find an enemy DD, and then you end up getting torped.
Exactly.
Or if he does find the DD, he'll get fucking smashed.
Alright, what we got? Alright, there's the Alaska.
Enemy cruiser detected.
There's Annapolis.
Problem solved, sir.
Fucking, I've got a 52% win rate on this fucking Conqueror. I didn't realise that. I'm just saying, that's not much. Fucking three fucking victories more than I've lost.
Right.
Shouldn't get too fucking excited. Fuck me. That's not too bad.
Okay, back down to tier 3. Oof, I got my hop. Yeah, go ahead.
man, that bung fucked me. Oh. Shit. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Отличный бой. Желаю всем удачи.
I'll tell you what, it was nice to have a night off the weed yesterday.
All right, Mug. Shit. Well, just stay on this side, I guess.
Fucking, this coughing's doing my head in. Last night I went round and got an Indian takeaway. I took him round to this bird's house. Fucking hell, mate. I won't learn, eh? I really fucking arse blowing curry, like. And yeah, today I've been fucking in the toilet like fucking 5 or 6 times. I didn't shit myself at work, right? So I managed, you know what I mean? I emptied myself out before every dive, put it that way.
Damn. You said you did that before, Steven? Oh. Oh, okay. Damn.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
Yeah, bro. That's the free on. You gotta start going in reverse. There's DD. There's 2 of them. Alright, Kuma's down.
Fuck's sakes. Fucking 3 ships down already, man. Fucking. What the fuck is going on with these teams, man?
Yeah, they just don't know how to play.
Come on. Sakes.
Torpedos direkt voraus.
Tops.
Motherfucker.
Die, bitch. He's done.
Torpedos auf Backbord.
He's done.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
Alright, I'm making a push towards the base. Carrier's gonna be over here as usual.
Really?
Direkt voraus. Höhenbruch. Wasser dringt schnell ein. Problem gelöst.
Alright, I'm pushing towards the base. Bitch ass carries over here somewhere.
Shut up, bitch. Christ. What the fuck's this cunt doing? Really?
Oh, come on, man. Oh, there he is.
Really?
Come here, carrier. Come get your ass whooped.
Fuck off.
Citadel.
Feueralarm! Problem gelöst.
You want to play Ring Around the Rosie. But it's too late, asshole. You're dead.
Oh, this fucking team, man. Honest to fuck. Ah, fuck it. Fix bayonets. Let's
Gegnerischer
go.
Flugzeugträger zerstört.
Go for it.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm sick of this shit.
That tell me about it. That's why I play the games that I play.
Fucking
Stop
God,
playing
done with this
RoboCop.
fucking shit, man. I've played it. Didn't really like it, mate.
Oh, you played RoboCop already?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, he gonna try to get. What you gonna try to get a flesh wound? Fuck out of here.
Really? Fuck off.
Problem gelöst.
Really?
Somebody's in our base. That's the DD.
Haltet die Basis auf irgendeine Weise.
I won't be able to get over there fast enough.
fucking burn, you cunt.
Get to the base, get to the base.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make it back to our base.
Yeah. That was a
you go ahead.
Team of fucking slaves.
Head to their base.
Oh, fucking sick.
Why the fuck is this motherfucker sending a dumbass?
Schützt die Basis.
Constant
I ain't gonna make it. They won. Stupid
Why
motherfucker.
can't they do the matchmaking with fucking people like with similar ranked, similar matches as you? You know what I mean?
They dumb, stupid. They stupid.
Fucking pisses the fucking shit out of me.
This nigga gonna get a solar warrior. Carrier, you fucking stupid. Instead of going towards the fucking base like you're supposed to, what you do, you move away from the base. Dumbass. Swear y'all motherfuckers don't know how to play the goddamn game.
What have we got over here? Vampire 2.
Stupid. Stupid. Tier 4.
The first game was decent. Second game was decent, but I lost. But the other lot have been shite. Just teams falling apart as per usual.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on there. Throw this on there.
Right, Mr. Duke, I'm gonna apologise for what you see. I'm not a Battleship player. As Battleships ain't my main, so yeah, I'll apologise now, sir.
Oh shit. Oh, my ass is getting fat.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Another capture the base. Alright.
How's it going, Hitman? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. And you? Right, well, our DD seems to be doing their job. Oh, good, good. You've been playing this lately, Hitman. I've had to turn it off a couple of times because the teams have been shocking. And the lag as well. Oh my god.
Forces ennemies repérées à l'horizon.
I've done the I've done one of them. I need to work on the others. I just keep keep getting I end up keep rage quitting basically. Like I'm sick of these teams.
What the fuck? Ah, Augusta.
Come on.
Générateur de fumée enclenché.
Oh, I'm bored of that now. And our friends at Wargaming have nerfed the credits.
Dégâts critiques au moteur.
Yep. It's the only way you
Honest to
gonna
Christ, mate.
earn credits now is playing with that nation for that mode.
Résolu, chef. Torpille droit devant. Torpille à bâbord. Torpille à midi.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start divvying up more, I think.
They're gonna time out anyway.
Cuirassé ennemi repéré.
There's a tiger. Ah, he just disappeared.
Oh, fuck off, Mino. Yeah, I went and bought that Empire Advance the other day, like.
Yeah, I want that game.
I'll be getting into that, like. Pretty fucking funny. Oh.
Destroyer ennemi pulvérisé.
Alerte incendie.
Alright, I'm making a push for their base.
Trying to get into the jumping up in a minute.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Oh. Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It's a girl. It's a girly girl, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of carriers, to be fair. Like, I've started playing carriers just purely to wind people up. Oh, this is doing my head in. Everyone else, and they all target me, like. Fucking have some. Yeah, you fucking have some, like.
Dégâts critiques au moteur. Problème
Go on,
résolu, chef.
burn.
Alerte incendie.
Haha.
There's the carrier. Oh, man.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
That's exactly it. They do all the time, mate. It's typical Belarusian behaviour.
The duty behind you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, leave the cap, cause
Générateur de fumée enclenché. Écran de fumée en place.
Oh, bloody hell. Come on, reverse.
nice.
Oh, really?
I'm going after this duty that's here on the cap.
Oh, that. Oh, nice. Yeah, Divisions of 5 on Wartails is good crack, like.
Tourelle principale sérieusement endommagée. Problème résolu, chef. Attention, à toutes les forces présentes, défendez la base.
Yeah, and you, Hitman. Cheers for popping in, man.
Dégâts
Look
critiques au
after
moteur.
yourself. Hopefully see you Sunday for streaming.
Problème résolu, chef.
On a coulé un destroyer ennemi.
À toutes les forces présentes, protégez la base.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Fuck this shit, man. It's tired as fuck. Munching, okay.
I might play on Saturday, if I can be asked. I haven't got the motivation anymore for this game like I used to. Fuck me. Oh my god, this fucking thing. I fucking knew it. Fucking controller, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Alright, going to Alpha. Another carrier match.
Sakes. Oh my god, this fucking lag.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte am Horizont gesichtet.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, what a fucking piss take. No fucking support, nothing. Sakes.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get all my fucking steel done.
Yeah, that's impossible to.
I just
It's not impossible. It's just hard because you can only do it in 8 and legendary, and it has to be in standard.
Oh, I've done it. I can do it. Like, it's not a problem. It's just I can't be asked to. I'm going to switch it off in a minute. Like,
It just takes a long time. No, you can do it. It just takes a long time.
just cannot be fucking hooped, mate, to play this game. No motivation for it whatsoever.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Yeah, it's pretty decent, but even that's not helping me on this game.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Problem gelöst. Kritischer Maschinenschaden. Feueralarm.
Alright, Joey, mate. Take care, eh? See you later. Really? Sakes. Really?
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
All right, let's see. Well, they should win this one because we got all the caps. So. Okay, let's try 6. Okay, cool. Yep, I see it.
Oh, fuck's sake.